So today's numerous game 44 involves a repeating decimal. And you probably look at this and your mind just wants to run away screaming. If I had more hair, I'd want to tear it out. I'm going to show you a trick of dealing with these and see how you can use them in the game. It's going to make the game a little bit more fun. So if we look at today's game 44, we hit start, you'll notice in the top, the solution is 8.111 repeating. That's what that means. The line above it means repeating. So we have an 8, a 9, a 4, and a 5. So what you'd probably be thinking, even if you ripped out your calculator and figured out, like, how do I just get 0.11 repeating? And you'd say, oh, you know, it happens to be a 1 divided by 9. Like, if you just guess and check and you got to that, you'd be thinking, oh, well, if I did 5 minus 4, that's 1 divided by 9, that would give me my 0.111, and then I could add it to 8. Not true. Doesn't work. Doesn't work that way. The reason is that you can't just treat decimals as the way you think of them and then and pull the hats off and put it back on. Doesn't work. And order of operations. It's going to do the division first. So it would be, if you did 5 minus 4 divided by 9, it would be 4 divided by 9. And then it'd be 5 minus that. 5 minus 4 divided by 9 is the way that would actually work. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how we get, one, that proper decimal, and two, how we add it together and follow the order of operations. So this is the confusion that I think a lot of people, I have this confusion as well. Like, I immediately think about things in this way and I know it's not right and I still do it. So we think that if you have 1 minus 0.8 would be 0.2. So we naturally then think that 1 minus 0.8 repeating must equal 0.2 repeating, but it doesn't. Because if you look at the kind of third line down here, 1, if we think about this, if we translate it in terms of fractions, so 9 over 9 would be 1, and if we minus 8 over 9 from that, we'd end up with 1 over 9. So if we pull up in a calculator, what we'll find is that there's a trick with 9s. So if we do, like, say 5 divided by 9 happens to be 55555 repeating. If we do 3 divided by 9, same deal. It's like whatever the number is in single digits underneath the 9, whatever the number is, it's that number repeating. So naturally, the way that we get our 1 is we would do 1 divided by 9. So that's kind of the original strategy that I talked about in the beginning. So you'd get 1 divided by 9. Well, if we just kind of look at it, the way that we get 1 divided by 9 in our case here is that it's 9 over 9, 1, minus 8 ninths. So if we go back to our numerous game, we see we can get 8 ninths. 8 divided by 9 is 8 ninths. So what we want to do is we want to subtract 8 ninths in order to leave behind our 1 ninth, which is our 0.111. Now, you'll notice that 4 plus 5 is 9. So it's not 8, it's 9. So it's 8 plus 1. So there is our 1 minus our other piece there. So, I've kind of given you the answer to this, but I think it's a good thing to just know is that if you do 4 plus 5, and then what you want to do is that's 9, and we'd say minus, and we'd say 8 divided by 9. So we read that, we'd say there's going to be our 0.888 repeating, and remember, it's as soon as we do minus, it's going to leave a 0.111 repeating, and there's 9. So 1 minus that would be 8, and that would be our 8.111 repeating. And that happens to be the right answer. Anyway, quick explanation on a little trick for repeating digits, the little 9 trick, and how to think about how to convert fractions and remove from other numbers. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.